Skinny Moose.
And your boy Fat Squirrel.
And today we got the X Brand champion on Roman 5-0. So, what made you want
Oh,
to become a wrestler?
Become a wrestler? Fuck, I
Yeah,
don't know, man. I think I've been I've been watching wrestling before I watched anything in my whole life, so it was just something I wanted to do.
you actually don't look that old. You
I'm
look
older
like
than you think. I lived through the Attitude Era. I watched wrestling all the way through the Attitude Era, so
you're in your early 30s, late 20s. Not gonna lie.
eh, no, it's 30s. You're right.
I
Yep, I'm
I thought you'd be
32.
in your late 20s. I thought you'd be like at least 28. And as y'all can see, the fucking X Brand Heavyweight Championship
Yeah,
behind
I got a
Roman.
rope behind me.
So,
yeah.
do you have a favorite weapon?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I like the fork. I like the tubes. Usually the tubes. The tubes are alright.
I like the tubes. They're not my favorite though. I mean, I can live without light tubes. I took one single light tube across my back. Now I got a fucking scar. And
Yeah,
me not.
I seen that video.
I never once thought that a single tube would scar you, but I guess I lived and learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I I gotta go with gusset plates. I like gusset plates. But my favorite. I don't have a favorite. I don't think I like the panes of glass. I just don't like the light tubes.
He said I know.
Um,
Yeah.
I I don't. I used to like skiers, but I'm not a fan of them anymore since I had to stick one in fucking squirrel's head.
Oh
So,
yeah.
what was in the guitar that Kevin Chaos hit you with at X Spring glitch into the Matrix?
It was actually I hit Kevin Chaos with it. Dude, I don't know if y'all know Chase Orlock. He's a fucking big deathmatch fan. He filled it with like half a
Yeah,
fucking bottle of baby powder. He just poured baby powder in it, dude. And I
I
didn't know
gotta.
he put that much in it. And I went to the back and I was like, bro, what are you doing? And he was like, just put baby powder in it. And then, dude, it was at least half a bottle.
Oh wow.
I gotta figured it was either baby powder or flour or something along those lines.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
baby powder.
what is a dream match for you from match stipulations to opponent?
Dude, I've been wanting to do a Taipei death match. Um, I just haven't really found the time to do that with who yet. But and then I think a dream opponent probably Neil. I mean, it's his last year right now. It would be sick to fight Neil.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, that'd be good as fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
I seen Neil live, man, before I got into death matches, dude, and I was like an instant fucking fan of the dude.
So I grew up watching Neil, and I was a big Neil fan, and then I got to watch him work live at Cup. And the way that he's so small, but he can actually move like a big man, and he won't back the fuck down. And I
Dude, no,
just
he's
love
so
that about
good, bro.
him.
Yeah, he's so fucking good.
So
I like how
who
I
do you,
like hold on.
go
I
ahead.
like how he looks like all rugged and shit, but he's like, and you wouldn't think he looks like an old man. I mean, no offense to the guy, but like, but he moves fucking like a athlete, and it's like it blew me the fuck away, dude.
Hell yeah.
I took a break from watching death matches and I came back to about 2018 and I was like Neil and I kind of remember Neil, but he was a fake memory and now he looks like us, like you said, a raggedy old man that just goes around kicking ass. But
Yeah, he's
he's
good.
not that old as people thinks he is. He's only like in his 40s, I think,
Yeah, I don't
and
think he's that old either.
maybe late 30s. But he goes around just kicking ass wherever he goes, and I really hope the man gets his fucking match with the crazy monkey.
Oh yeah, me too.
So,
Oh yeah.
who was your trainers?
I'm training up. I'm in Maryland right now, training with Kid Mike at Enterprise Pro Wrestling. I started out with an upper like near Washington D.C., Baltimore area with Renaissance Rumble, but I just ended up going with Kid Mike, and then they're more death match friendly. So
I understand that. Hell yeah.
yeah, the other
I
place is kind of like a wrestling factory, and I don't knock it or whatever, but I need a little more one on one time with like some trainers and stuff.
Yeah, that's
So
understandable. Yeah, again,
yeah,
plus you get that more experience just, one on one other than 15 other people or however it's done. I understand that.
yeah.
So, who do you hope you got to face for the Experience Championship?
I mean, it's whoever. It really is whoever.
You
You
don't
know.
give a shit.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't back down. I'm never back down from a match. It's like somebody offers me a match, I'm always bring the fucking heat. I don't care.
Fuck
Hell yeah.
yes.
Anywhere, anytime. I got a match
Hell,
this Saturday at the Wicked 13 tournament. I'm in a fucking six-way match defending that belt. And then
Oh
I got
shit.
POR the next. I got POR the next day, so I'll wrestle the next day. I'll
oh,
defend the belt
damn.
that day too. I don't give a fuck,
Damn.
We're trying to get out to POR sometime.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like no fucking other, man. It really is. It's like I tell everybody, it's like the Wild West of wrestling. Like I've been to a lot of shows, bro. There's nothing like POR.
Hell
Like
yeah.
nothing like it. I've been wanting to get
The
out to
fucking compound alone looks amazing.
yeah, I've been wanting to get out to Carnage Cup. That looks pretty crazy, like some POR shit.
Oh fuck.
Oh.
I'd love to see you down there in Cup. I mean, like I told Squirrel Man, he was talking the other day about going because I went last year, and I was like, remember, there's one rule in Carnage Cup. There is no fucking rules.
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
changes with
when they
POR.
say move, I was like, when they say move, these motherfuckers are coming your way. Move.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
the referee, the manager, Little Sicko, Sodesto, he just gently pushes me out of the way and comes running down the hill with a set of light tubes and buses, Cowboy Troy. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Because I mean, it's getting dark. And you're in the backwoods of McKenzie, Tennessee, and he just like glides me out of the way, and I'm like, and all you see is somebody running down the hill, and I'm like, what the fuck was that?
I'm
And,
like, oh
and
shit.
when I heard, I didn't see the light tube. And when I heard boom, I looked down. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Um. So, is there anyone you would like to call out for a match?
Oh man, bro, that's a hard one. I don't. I'm not big into calling people out. I don't know why. Um, like I said, just whoever wants it, bro. Anybody. I'm down to wrestle whoever, man. When the time's right, wherever. Like
Heck yeah.
it's
Not gonna lie, we
yeah.
need you versus Chondo.
Bro,
Somebody. So
Oh,
I
oh.
asked. The funny thing is, I asked him for an interview a while back, and it's like, I'm a whore for my own voice. Yeah, I'll give you an interview. And then when I was like, "You gonna do this interview?" And you see him like constantly running his mouth, so somebody needs to shut him up.
dude, he can talk, man. That guy's like a killer on the fucking mic. It's one of
Yes,
those guys you love to hate, and he knows how to fucking do it. You know what I mean? He
yes.
knows what's going on with it. So I get it.
Absolutely.
So another one I'd like to see you go against is well, Jimmy's having problems with him right now, but the body.
Oh, dude, yeah. One of the guys I train with, I think he's wrestling the body in Jersey in like what, next month or some shit. But yeah, dude, Jimmy, that kid's gonna have some problems
Sergeant
with the
Jimmy.
body forever.
I fucking love Jimmy. He's comical as fuck. I was sitting right there in front of him at Cup, like I was front row, and they was just like, me and the body carpool, and he's like, well, what do you think about mine and Jimmy's match, Moosey? And I'm like, I haven't even seen it yet. He's like, well, what do you expect to happen? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe somebody gets caught on fire or something. He goes, really? I'm like, it's Cornet's Cup. What am I supposed to expect?
Motherfucker getting caught on fire. I
Yeah.
mean,
So, what made you want to become a cop?
Ah, dude, it's funny, man. Like, uh, dude, it's the cop is like such a good gimmick to run, man. It's like people always want to see the cop get beat up. You know
that's
what I
true.
Yes.
mean?
That
People
is
always,
true.
yeah, it's always makes for a good fucking storyline, dude. I don't know. I just did a show in West Virginia the other month, man, and like you go out there with a bunch of like hillbilly motherfuckers at a bar, and you're like telling them you're gonna take them all to jail. it eats them up. It fucking eats those guys up, dude.
He gets fucking such good heat if you watch him. He gets such good heat and he fucking feeds back. And it was him and I think Jess Daniels that fucking PR and he pulls out a bag of weed and he goes, "What are you doing with that?" That dude fucking, I love that match. That's probably one of my favorite matches from him. Except for Expert with Kamikaze. Now that
Yeah,
motherfucking match was
dude.
good.
I'll tell you about both of those. That Jesse Daniels match was my first death match.
Oh
Um,
shit.
yeah,
Oh
that was my
wow.
first death match. And then that wasn't even that long ago. And then the thing with Kamikaze, dude, I'm getting like I didn't realize how good that match is, dude, until somebody posted in one of these group chats the other day. They said it was like probably one of the best no ring death matches ever. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, sometimes I don't really realize like how good some shit is until like other people talk about it in like the deathmatch elite groups.
I like when y'all went through the car. That was a good spot when y'all went through the car.
Yeah, I tried to kill that kid right there. I retired him.
Oh shit, that is true though. Cause after that, if you think about it, Kamikaze did hang it up. Oh shit, I never thought about that. So what's some
Actually,
promotions you're looking to wrestle for in 2020?
I want to try out some horror slam. JJ goes up there and works a lot, so um,
mhm.
yeah, let's bring some more POR guys up that motherfucker. I don't know about this year, maybe next year. Try some Carnage Cup out. That would be sick.
Oh hell.
Just whatever, man. I had a kid. Me and my wife had a baby last year, so it's like this past year has been a little hard to make fucking bookings and shit.
Oh yeah, I felt that last year. I had a lot. Well, 2 years. Well, 2023, I had a little one, and she's one now. So like all of my, I went to Carnage Cup and then I had to come home a day early because I got a daddy's girl. It wouldn't satisfy me until I got a daddy's girl. And I'm surprised she lets me do an interview. Other than that, she's glued to my hip from the time she gets up to the time she goes to bed.
Oh,
Like,
dude, I
I'll be
get it.
talking to Squirrel and he'll be like, "What are you doing?" And I turn on the camera and be like, "You see it? I do not get a break unless she's asleep."
Yeah, I don't get a break unless I'm at work. I got three of them, so three girls.
I have a
Oh
I have a
wow.
5-year-old little boy, and I have a 1-year-old little girl. And honestly, I want more kids, but I am good right now. I am teetotal. My wife's enough. Let me just say that. And then I have two little ones. So,
Okay.
uh, who would you say took you to your limits?
My limits? I don't know. That's a good one. That's a good. I don't know. I just wrestled Gigi Jacobs. That guy, dude, man, he can he can go. I didn't expect that out of him. Who else though? I don't know. There's a lot of them. I mean, Kamikaze, man, he's good. It's like every match you go into, man, you're going at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like it's like I'm just glad most of the time I make it out alive.
I understand that. I understand that too, totally. I've seen some, well, we've probably all seen some pretty wicked shit that weapons can do to a human body. And that's what I was telling my wife the other night. I'm like, watching death matches, you know how much the human body can actually take, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I
That
didn't realize how much stuff you can stick in your forehead. Like how
I
like
didn't
how much meat you have right there on the top of your fucking head until I had a fork stuck in my skull. And like it wouldn't come out. I was like, dude, I didn't realize it was. I thought it was like an inch of like skull than your brain underneath. I didn't really know.
shit, dude. I thought that one good swing you could cut somebody's fucking arm off, but I mean, we've seen it practically done over there in XPW with Tarzan and shit, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about tag teaming with? Have you ever thought about making tag team or a stable with Judge Joe Dredd and Sergeant Jimmy? I know
Oh,
that y'all. I know that y'all have
that'd
a.
be
You and
cool.
Jimmy have a thing called the Police.
Yeah, and that's good cop, bad cop. I'll let y'all like tell me who the good cop is and the bad cop. But dude, yeah, I like Judge Dredd. That dude can talk, man. So
Oh yeah,
anytime, yeah.
good. Fuck. I fuck. I've been thinking about that one. I'd honestly. I gotta say, Sarge would have to be the bad cop. You gotta be the good cop.
Is
I'm
there any
wrong,
good
ain't I?
cops? Is there? Nah, that's for the fans to choose. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Oh, you gonna be mad at me now?
No, that's
Is
Well,
it
maybe
really
if he wasn't a
anybody?
juggalo killer, I'd be on his side. But
yeah. You talk to the Sarge about that.
I was talking to Jimmy. So, did you ever accept the booking and instantly regret it, or do a spot and regret it? Be like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
Dude, man, it's crazy with like spots, bro. It's like stuff that you wouldn't think like hurts is like the worst. Dude, I've like picked somebody up before and like totally thrown my back out and like had to like wrestle the rest of the match. Like
Oh
where I
shit!
could, yeah, I could only like barely walk and had to go to the chiropractor the next day. So it's like, dude,
Oh
I don't
wow.
know. Um, the booking, I don't know, man. Not really. I'm down with any booking. I love a good booking. The
No,
Soul Taker. I think the See, I wrestled for a while, then I took like a 4 year hiatus off, and then I came back and wrestled the Soul Taker at my POR show, and I was like the dude. I kind of when I showed up to the event, I was like, oh man, what did I get myself into?
I just noticed a fucking tattoo underneath your neck. That motherfucker's cool. Yes, that is cool. What is it?
It's just honeycombs.
I didn't know if it was honeycombs or. I'm a dumbass. I'm an original blonde. I thought it was a Chingling Pix.
It could be that too.
I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm a dumbass. So, will you speak on getting cut up by Satu's blade?
Oh man, dude, that's not gimmick. That guy really is. He's putting that blade like in your mouth and on your forehead. He's doing that fucking thing, dude.
That motherfucker looks wicked.
Dude, it's yeah. I'm a fan of Saw too. Also, I forget about that fucking Hardcore Grand Prix match. You really did your homework. You know like all my matches, don't you?
Just about. I watched the one. I can't place their name, but they was in the backyard where you and your tag team partner come out and just started throwing all the weapons out that the other two guys put in.
Jesse Daniels and his buddy.
Yeah, but I really dig deep when I do interviews. I try to get as much as I can.
Yeah, do your homework.
So, will you speak on when Kamikaze and you went through the light tubes in the car at X Brand Bloodlust? No ring party?
Dude, I remember I seen the car there and like they had that car and I was like, are we cool to use this? And the guy was like, yeah, what do you want to do with it? I was like, I want to run him over with it. He
Oh,
was like,
shit!
yeah, he was like, I don't think you could run him the fuck over. And I was like, well, then what's the point of having the car? What am I going to do with it? Slam him on it? And then that was when the idea kind of popped in my head. I was like, dude, yeah, that's a good idea. Slam him on it. And I seen
Yeah.
these like 6 foot long tubes that we had, and I was like, all right, this is going to be sick. Put this in the back of this convertible car. It's actually not even a convertible. It was an old cop car that they cut the roof off of with a saw.
So it was
They
fuck,
did it.
Grand
They
Prix.
gave it to Jackass. The Jackass upgrade.
Yeah,
They just sawed the top off that mother.
It was an old Grand Prix.
it was something or like a Crown Vic or something. I don't know what
Yeah,
it was.
Crown Vic. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, yeah, but dude, Kazi, man, that kid's nuts. I put him through that, and it was like I'm telling you, man, it's like no. I thought for sure like one of us was getting like destroyed or like we're gonna
Yeah.
die.
I thought that really Kamikaze was gonna get more of the hell than you did, but neither one of y'all seemed to got really too bad hurt.
No,
So what was it like wrestling on the skate ramp? Cause that shit's crazy, I bet.
dude, that was like a fucking hardcore hillbilly always talks about stuff like this. He always says that like there's like venues where you go to that it's like a backyard wrestling video game unlockable map. And that's yeah, that's what I felt like I was doing. I felt like it was like the backyard wrestling video game. I don't know
It
if you
does.
ever played that.
It really does too. I
Yeah,
watched that show. It looks like a backyard game, unlikable.
dude,
Thinking about that.
that venue was cool because it was like a frat house. It was
Oh
like
shit.
yeah, it was just a bunch of frat kids like drinking and partying it up, and none of
Fuck
them
yeah.
even. The only people that liked wrestling out of the group was like the owner of the house and maybe like two friends of his, and then there was like 50 other people there that were like weren't wrestling. They were just like college kids. So it was pretty cool. I like that's like my favorite kind of crowd to wrestle in front of people that aren't really wrestling fans. So it's like the
Yeah.
little stuff. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to make them like kind of get cringed.
I mean, you also fucking wrestled Tim Strange.
Oh, dude, yeah. I got his boots up here on my mantle.
Yo, what's up, Rob? Fuck yeah.
That's that's my boy
You
Rob.
got rodeo time.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he may have won the match, but I stole his boots from him.
Oh
That's
shit!
Man, I want to run that one back. I like that.
fair's fair, I guess. Fuck it, fair's fair.
Yeah,
Hell yeah!
took his
So
boots home with me.
what's your worst injury or your major one?
I've never had really been injured.
Oh shit, that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. I got a few cuts on my back, but I don't know. I had the Beast Man. My buddy was wrestling the Beast Man, and I was like involved in the match. And he threw the a door, and the way it hit me, it like flew down to hit me in the mouth, and like my nose started bleeding.
Oh
But
shit! Damn.
yeah, that's I mean that was just like a freak. It's always like the little freak incidents that you wouldn't think would happen happens.
I got smacked with the bathroom door a while back, busted my mouth all the way open.
Oh
And
god.
the bad thing is, Squirrel told me, he said, you keep fucking around with your wife, she gonna fuck you up. Well, it was an accident. She swung that fucking door open, busted me right in my goddamn mouth. I'm pouring the blood. She's like, well, you won't be standing behind the door. I was like, well, I didn't know you was in a fucking bathroom. Because the way my house is set up, you walk in, you got the living room, the kitchen, a bathroom, and then you got my son's room, our room, and then in my studio here, and then there's a bathroom over there. So I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to know? You normally use that bathroom right there. She's like, well, you'll pay attention. I'm like, the bathroom door swings out, it don't swing in. So obviously, how am I going to pay attention? So what's one thing you won't do in a match?
That's a hard one too. Dude, I'll tell you stuff I don't like doing, and it's fucking. I don't like gussets. I fucking hate gussets. But
That's
I'll do gussets.
understandable.
There's a lot of stuff I will do. I don't like fire. I'm not a big fan of fire.
Ah,
Just
I
because
love
of
fire.
like I've seen so many people get fucked up from fires and stuff.
I
You know
understand
what I
that
mean?
though.
And I'm
Yeah,
not a big fan of high dives.
I understand that.
I watched
I
JJ. I was with JJ at XPW when he jumped off the balcony and broke his back. And like ever since then, I'm like, eh.
I've seen some pretty wicked shit with fire and high dives up. Yeah, I kind of burnt myself. Burnt my fucking whole side. It blistered up. I got borderline second degree, borderline third degree burns, and now I've never really been scared of fire. I've always liked fire. My wife's like, "Well, you're a dumbass. You'll burn yourself," and I will. I'll just burn myself to do it. I like fire. I'm attracted to fire.
I'm just a pyro. That's just it.
That
I like
they
fire.
they
I like sectional fire. That's my thing.
I've been told by so
Y'all
many
leave it to
workers that
y'all.
I've been told by so many workers that since I can take fire, I can do anything in a death match. And I'm like,
Yeah,
but I
I'm not
don't
big
like.
on fire, dude.
I'm like, I don't like being cut up. I'd rather be caught on fire than be cut up. I'm not like, I don't like to be cut. I don't like.
The thing
I,
with fire, man, is just a little too unpredictable
it
sometimes. You don't know
is.
what
It is.
the wrong
Fucking
gust of wind, man, would take you out. I mean,
North Korean assassin. He got fucked up, bro.
yeah,
Masada.
Thought
yeah,
That's over there in Japan with Mr. Was it Mr. Pogo?
Mm-hmm.
He went to do that one and fucking it backfired.
Yep.
dude. So I'll tell y'all a funny story. Way early POR days before like we really got into the wrestling, we did a stunt show out for GCW, and fucking one of our guys, like, they blew a fireball into his bare dick, and it fucking burned him so bad, dude. He had to go to like the hospital. He's in the burn unit and everything. It like dude, it like almost burns the dick completely off.
Oh
Oh
shit!
shit.
Was
Yeah,
JJ or which one of y'all was
it
the
was.
one that got and caught in flames and took off running?
Oh, that was JJ. That was when he was wrestling Eric Ryan.
Yeah, fucking JJ. He's. I love you, JJ, but you are the most craziest fucking man I think I've ever seen.
Dude, yeah, he's doing it, man. That guy's fucking doing it.
And either he hates his nuts or he don't want to have kids.
Yeah, no
They're
shit.
always going after his nuts.
I
Poor
don't
dude.
know.
What is your most brutal or bloodiest match?
The Kamikaze match was pretty brutal. My bloodiest match was Gigi Jacobs. Dude, I was fucking. I've never bled that bad in my life. I don't know why. I have no clue why.
I think I
Everybody thought I
see.
bladed, and I was like, bro, no, that was the hard way, dude. I was bleeding.
I think that was the match that I seen the other night because that was the guy that came in at the end. Who? Well, fuck. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'm pretty sure that was the match that I seen the other night because it's on YouTube, and I think I sent it to you, Squirrel.
Is
Now
that
the
what you
my
sent me the other day?
my match with
Uh,
Gigi just happened like 3 weeks ago,
no, it
maybe.
was
I don't know.
DD Vince.
DD Vice, yeah.
Vice.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
my
bleeding
fault.
good for that one too. Yeah,
Is that where you met? Have you met Drex Dyer?
Drex. Not at Meat Drex.
He goes by Alex. I'm not for sure how he introduced himself to
Nah.
you.
Now that was out at Negative Outlook. That's a bunch of no ring shit going down out there in West Virginia and Morgantown. That's like so slept on, dude. Not nobody knows that like they're doing that very much. Like they're getting bigger, but dude, that's like that crowd is hype as fuck.
Hell yeah. Who would you say your biggest rival is?
My biggest rival, dude. Right now, I mean JJ and his little posse. You know, like I'm in the money militia with POR. We run
Yeah,
POR. My one partner he technically owns POR. So we've been beefing with JJ and all them for fucking 4 years now or something. It's nuts.
for shit.
And Anthrax, dude. Me and Anthrax we went at it twice now.
That's what I was going to say. You and Anthrax is a good
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
I seen both of those matches and they were bloody.
yeah.
I liked
We
them.
need the deal breaker. You know, we're both one on each other. If you ask
Yeah.
me, the last match we had, I beat him clean. I didn't cheat at all.
In the basement? I mean, I can't hold that one against you. That was actually the referee's fault, so
Yeah,
I can't really disagree.
yeah. It wasn't my fault.
Yeah, it was the referee's fault. It fell back on the referee.
Fuck the ref. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
Rob Rob got arrested by Jimmy and Romeo 50.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, we gotta hear this. So what did Rob do to get
Yeah, I
arrested?
know. Rob was fucking off, man. You know, when me and Jimmy are in town, it's our court of law. You know what I mean? And what Rob was doing is he might have just been standing there, but if we don't like the way you're standing, we're going to arrest you. So that's that. He can
So
take it up with the judge.
Judge Joe Dredd,
Yeah.
Oh
what,
God.
what would you say the biggest match of your career is so far? I mean, that kamikaze match was
Um,
pretty huge.
the kamikaze match was a big one. This
That damn Strange match was pretty good too because you was international facing an international name, a big
dude,
name.
and it was it was Tim Strange. Um, uh, it was also for a UK deathmatch title. So I mean, the X Brand. When I won the X Brand belt, man,
Yeah, and then
that's
winning
a
the
lot
X
for me.
Brand
It's my first title
Championship.
win.
So you've had some
Yeah,
big
I got the
matches
gold
so
back here
far.
right now.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
So what's your
it's
hobbies
a
out
good
of the
one.
ring?
Um, dude, I like video games, but like I like old video
Ooh.
games. I like retro stuff. I got like Nintendo 64 sitting over here, and I got the original Nintendo sitting over here, and just a bunch of like old stuff.
Ooh.
I got a I got a PS3 in the room and a PS4. I'm wanting to get a
Oh,
PS5.
nice.
I got
And I work a
PS5,
lot, man.
PS4, Nintendo, Wii. But I have an app on my computer that I can play retro games like Genesis, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, arcade.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
be
I got a
playing.
bunch of that shit. I like it.
Heck yeah.
And then just hang out with my kids, go hiking. I like to hike. And work. I want to work a whole fucking lot.
True,
I
true.
understand that. Have you ever been to a Carnage Cup live?
No, I haven't.
It's an experience you'll never fucking forget. Like, you got
Yeah,
Kevin's tall ass walking around, and I never expected Kevin to be so fucking tall, but he's taller than you think. And then you got Larry Legend, he just being typical Larry, and I met all the workers and everything, and it was a better experience than people crack it up to be. People lead it on to be like it's this and that, and I went and I didn't have no bad experiences. Uh, I've seen a lot of fucking blood, of course. Brightwood's got his eye taken out, but
he has a
he's
legit
all
eye
right.
taken out.
Yeah, he got side two when they came down or whatever, and a tube got him in the eye, if I'm not mistaken. He's all right, but like it it was a freak accident. You know how light tubes are; they're unpredictable, and he's
Yeah.
okay. But it messed up his eye. It's just a lot was going on at Cup, but um, Squirrel, you got any questions?
Mm. Have you ever competed in a deathmatch tournament?
Yeah, I was in the Hardcore Grand Prix for
Yeah, it
POR.
was in the Grand Prix course.
Yeah, I think that's what I won and then went to the finals, and that's where I fought Mickey, Sinister, Satu, and Tarzan.
Oh,
Have you?
snap.
If you was going to face an international Japanese name for the first time, who would you go against?
Dude, I don't know, man. That's a hard one. There's like so many out there. It's like,
Okay, so I do my top four: Kobayashi, Junkasai, Takeda, and Sakuda.
well, it has to be Jun Kasai, dude. Everybody would pick that one. That's like the bucket list of fucking wrestlers.
Yeah.
If I was going to wrestle as much as I love Junkasai, I would have to go with Takeda
Yeah, Takeda's
because
good
like
too.
I know June's top tier. I know he's god level, and he's like basically Onita God level. Like, you ain't gonna prove me wrong. There ain't one thing that Jun Kasai won't fucking do. And
That's
but I
true.
just there's something about Takeda that makes me click. I love Takeda. But you got any questions for us?
I'm good, man.
Thank you though. Love to have you back on sometime.
Yeah, I got a little something I would like to say. I
Oh
have
yeah,
yeah,
my fault.
I have a
He
you're
he
good.
wants to make an announcement, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, and then
yeah.
I got another question because my mind fucking slipped.
I got a big announcement for our event coming up. As you've seen, we have a lot of POR versus X brand guys working each other here recently, and I don't know if y'all been watching the news recently, but there's a war going on outside in this country with other countries, right? So we
Yeah.
decided all to get in on that war, and we're having a POR versus X brand July 27th.
Ooh.
I think he just cut out.
POR versus X brand.
He just cut out. He's cutting in and out for me. It's it's not me. He just cut out on us. Where'd he go?
Mm.
So while we wait on him to return, they're arresting the boy Rob.
Oh Lord. Hell no.
They arrested Rob.
Damn. Ooh. Oh, he back. Maybe not.
There we go.
Thank you.
Did y'all get that?
All right. He was making his big announcement that he'd like to make, so and then he cut out. So
It, it broke the fucking internet. Not just kidding. Yeah, July 27th, we're having PUR versus X Brand. X Brand's coming down to the PUR compound, and we're running a little, I guess, a best of five match, a five
oh,
event. Yeah, so
Ooh.
that's something to look forward to.
oh shit! No wonder he fucking lost connection. That would break the fucking internet. Fuck yes. So besides that, is there anything you would like to plug? Upcoming shows, promos, links, etc.
Yeah, we got POR next week on actually this coming week on Sunday, um,
Ooh.
the 29th, and then we got X Brand Wicked 13. That shit's gonna be fucking crazy too. Everybody's talking about that tournament, and I can't tell y'all where that is because it's a big secret. So
Yeah. Um. How do we watch it? Like POR, like a lot of their stuff don't go on IWTV.
yeah, what for POR?
Yeah.
You just you gotta wait, man. Like I don't know, JJ edits all that himself, so all the stuff gets edited by himself. So he's like he's a fucking hard worker. So IWTV,
Yeah.
that's all you got to do. We have a lot of old shit where you probably can't watch, so I don't know.
One of our the fans that watch POR, they messaged me. They're like, "Have you heard anything about the show going on IWTV?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Well, I looked up the YouTube channel," and I'm like, that shit takes time to edit it, put it through, and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
JJ's
yeah,
been doing a lot. He's down in Florida right now. He just did the Miami show, so he's a busy man.
but I thank you for your time, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me. It was fun.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Love to have you back on.
Yeah, y'all be good, man.
Thank
You
you.
too,
You too.
man.
See ya.
Peace.